I'm about to explode. Adding to the CSI caseload. Drop the beat like you're spinning at a rap show. Use a stone hoe so we can start the week grow. Then cue the intro. Let D and H flow. Hello gamers, this is D and H, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies. And I have absolutely no idea where I put my Questbook. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to make another one, I guess. I suppose that's not the worst thing in the world. I did some more. I have a grass pasture now, which I'll show you in a second. And I did some more bone mealing of it and got some more seeds and things and some more trees. And I finally got some lettuce, and I planted some lettuce, so that's important. I'm going to need to make a new quest book. I no longer have string in here. I moved most of the stuff over to my ME system. And you'll see on the mini-map I have mobs over by my tower, but that's okay. They're in a contained area, so no problem. I do have some mobs down here, which are squid. So usually what I've been doing is I'll come over here, I'll get some shears, some sheep spawns. So I figure, easy source of wool, right? I'll get some wool. And then I have the cows, so I can progress some on the Hell's Kitchen, and I think that's what I'm going to do probably in this episode. But this is kind of the rounds that I've been making somewhat here on this on Agrarian Skies. So I'm just kind of showing this to you, really. So I do this, and I come in and I collect those guys, put that stuff in there. You can see I have lettuce now. And then I come up, and some of the times, if this stuff has grown enough, I'll harvest the lettuce. There's a few that are mature, but I think I'll leave it. And there's some sugarcane. You guys don't want to see me harvest stuff, and I harvest the wheat and the tomatoes. I still haven't done anything to redo these plots back here, but I'm going to work on all of that. Not today, but I've also been putting up signs. Sky Gardens. I don't know if that's going to be the name that I keep. Jaded Cat Spawn Shack. Jaded Cat was the person who made the map, so that's why that's called. That's the bistro. Did I show you this sign? I really like this. The preserve, the pasture nature preserve. That's what I'm going to call this area. And this is going to get a lot bigger. Okay, I just wanted to start spawning a couple animals, and I wanted some place to bone meal to get items. And it's raining. I should be sleeping. I'll sleep when it's dark so I can turn the rain off. And the rain doesn't make noise anymore. I think I turned that off in like a later version of Minecraft. And then in this 1.6 version, there's not a place. It's just an overall sound slider. There's no place for just selecting that you... Oh, and it stopped raining. Okay. Well, anyway, there's no place to select that you want individual noises. So, I don't know. Rain just does not make noise anymore on this. And I don't have rain mufflers like all over the place or whatever. Industry Tower. So I haven't really done much with this. I did, in my last thing, upgrade that to steel, and I did make steel tools. As you'll see, you can see this, the diamond mining level steel tool, and then steel axe. I still have my flint shovel. I just rarely use shovel right now, so I didn't bother to update it. But having the steel pickaxe is way better for building stuff. So, so what have I been building? You are seeing those mobs and hearing them die. They're not spawning now that I'm too close, although they'd spawn if I go up a couple levels. So see, they spawn, and what they're spawning in is down here. And then they're getting ground up. There should be a zombie in here. Where is it? Is it over here? Where'd it go? Okay, well, anyway. So I have a spawner in here also. So there's a spawner in this one. There's two sides. There's this side and there's this side, okay? The spawner in here spawns endermen because I need ender pearls. And then you'll see along the outside there are these grinders, okay? There's a grinder here, and it's getting fed by energy, and then it exports items, which goes in the ME system, and it exports fluid, which goes into the ME system. And then down here, I have these light blocks, which can be used to light the entire area. If we do F7, see how if all of them are off, it's all spawnable area, and then I can turn them on to be lit, and basically it's all lit. Now, the spawner is still going to work whether the light is on or not. So, and obviously people aren't spawning because I'm too close. And again, I could go up a couple layers, and you'll see on the mini-map in the upper right, a bunch of things spawn, and then see they get killed. Some bats were spawning too, and they all just end up getting ground up. So it works pretty well. I have the two sides here. I could add another layer and another layer below. I could add another layer below this, and that would be that would then allow things to spawn when I'm even closer to the ground. But mostly stuff just spawns pretty well, you know? And then you'll see all of these areas in here where I can turn on all the lights and go in. And I could, I guess, turn on all the lights and go into one of them, but yeah, I mean, you can basically see what it is from here. So you can see the grinders on the wall, and they get fed and stuff. So anyway. And then here's my utility access ladder, and it goes all the way up to the top, and that's where I'm running my my cable and my power cable. Now these things run all, you know, through these conduits and stuff and everything. Now this is being powered by a tesseract, which I probably should have used a tesseract for most of this stuff, but whatever. And I'm definitely going to start using it over there, like when I'm powering those things, the harvesters and the planters and the boilers and everything, because, yeah, those are way better. But anyway, so back to normal level, nothing's really changed. Back to here. So my power needs have grown a little bit. There's the tesseract that's feeding down there, and then I have a fluid import bus, or exporting from the system, which is pulling mob essence out of there and feeding it to the tesseract, because that's what the auto spawner needs, is energy and mob essence, and it's on the power. You'll see that right now I am draining power. So these I have about. I shouldn't be draining power, but oh, now it's gaining. I guess it was just heavily loaded or something. I don't know. I have to figure it out. But right now I have about 13 of I have about 12 of these or so running. These 3 are not running. And that pretty much keeps power. See, now it seems to be going down again. You know, I don't have many ender pearls left in here. Let me just 1, 2, 3, 4. I moved I have still a chest of ender pearls over there, but I'm collecting the ones that I'm killing from the auto spawner in my ME system, and I moved a bunch over in there. And so it's actually keeping up pretty well. No, this is still going down, but obviously I have a lot of reserve in power, and I could throw, so I don't know what's using all the power right now, but I could throw some stuff in there. So anyway, so on the 3rd floor, we have this, this is a crafter, and these are all the patterns that I've put into the crafter right there, and it'll let you auto craft stuff. You know, down at the bottom here, it shows you that. So the only problem with my mob spawner is I have not yet filtered these things out, so I end up collecting a lot of these things. Just random one-off things that are relatively useless, and they're actually bad for the system because they take up a lot of space because they're individual items. So I really have to come in and pull them out occasionally. And then I do have a trash can which I can get rid of them in, but I have to be really careful. I've actually thrown, one time I threw 3 buckets in there, and one time I threw my dolly in there and had to rebuild it. So, yeah, I really need to be careful about that. But I'd like to set up something automatic that gets rid of those things. And then, yeah, I'm maxed out on that storage cell, and then this is getting fuller, but then I have 2 backup storage cells basically, which is great. But the thing about crafting, which is so nice, and I guess I'll show you with a storage cell just for the heck of it, is I can select. See, it's already collecting 2 more things, but anyway, I can select something in here, like for example the storage cell, and I can tell them, okay, I want another storage cell, or what the hell, I want 2 more storage cells. Okay. And well, I'll just do one. No, I'll just do one. I'll just do 1 storage cell just to show you, and then begin. And then what it does is if you go to this crafting terminal, it just starts making stuff for the storage cells. It's like, okay, I'll build you one, and eventually that one will be ready, which is great. And actually, if you go up here 2 levels, this is I've set up a bank of redstone furnaces and connected them to the system. So see, this is automatically smelting processors. It's just deciding to feed processors in, smelting them, and taking them away. So yeah, I mean, this thing will, and it does it, with patterns and stuff. So this thing is great. These are all my magma crucibles and fluid transposers, my induction smelter and my pulverizer. It's just a random fluid transposer. So yeah, and then I have them all set up to the system. I have them all getting power. So yeah, great stuff. And so it'll come, and it takes a little bit of time, right? And this level hasn't changed at all. Still doing my ore stuff. It takes a little bit of time, but I mean, it's just going to sit there working. It's missing gold. Okay, so that's good to know, because I knew I was missing gold. So we come up to here, or I knew I was low on gold. And up here, we have this smeltery, which has gone through all this stuff already. Wow, it has. Okay. So I made 2 full stacks of gold in here. And so see, I break them down into bars. It's actually pretty efficient. That's good. So if we come into here and boom. Okay. And now we look. Now it's no longer missing gold, and it's going to continue processing. So yeah, just to show you what I have, about 280,000 cobblestone. I have a bunch of this stuff, and it's collecting. And if you watch them, they're like probably ticking up, kind of as we speak. It's not. Yeah. Okay. 293. 693 rather. Yeah. So I mean, I'm grinding stuff down there. Let's see. I have a bunch of this ore still. I've been trying to process them intermittently though. I have a bunch of string that I'm gathering, which is good. Here's iron, 1,700, lead, 1,600, copper, 1,400. I made a bunch of electrum, 1,200 electrum. I just made a bunch of gold that I threw in there. I made a bunch of invar. So I need to work on aluminum. I totally don't have any silver, ferrous, or shiny ingot. And I have 8 inderium, not that much inderium, but okay. So let's say let's say, what do I have a lot of in here? There's still some tin that's high up. Okay, so I have a lot of aluminum. So let's just get. Oh no. Let's just get a bunch of aluminum here. And okay, so what I've been basically doing is, and I'll just kind of show you, is this, and this isn't the most efficient way to do it, I admit that, because if I broke this down into, dust, it would, and I could do that, I could throw this stuff in here and kind of I could use the dust instead. Moves around a lot. But if I smash those ones with a hammer, it would be much more efficient. So I don't know. I could do that. But I get so much ore now that it just, I don't know. I mean, it seems to me that making it the most efficient processing is less efficient than just going and doing it. Oh, and I had the wool that I collected. So let me put that in the system. Sorry. Okay. And then anyway, I come back up here. I feed stuff into the chest, throws it all into the smeltery, smelts it. You saw my fuel system, and then it just throws it out into these blocks because that's the fastest, and I turned it into ore. And it keeps up pretty well, so yeah, I'll just do that. So that's my smelting. Nothing's really changed on this level, and nothing's really changed on the cactus level. So yeah, this is probably the most change in here, and then obviously this huge system that's, you can hear just murdering everything, which is great. And really the Enderman is the big deal, because if I come up here to this, and I need this Ender Pearl 797. See, this is actually insane. Let me, in fact, grab some stacks of Ender Pearls. Let me just get that many because I'm needing some in my power area. What is this doing now? Now it's down to 19, so it's clearly using power. And actually, I think the Tesseract has been set up since I did that. Now it's clearly gaining power. 3, 8. 2, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now it's okay, so I don't know, the Tesseract might have been since the last time I did this power. So if I'm gonna generate more power than all 15 things, I'm definitely gonna need to look into a power solution very, very quickly. But I could also shut the Tesseract off temporarily too, but that's how I'm mainly gaining my power. So yeah, I'll have to see, and maybe the Tesseract is being a little bit inefficient. So, yeah, it's really just using power. Everything is. And I tried to run 2 different lines to these things because there's one on top and one on the bottom, because I think the number of connections has something to do with something. I don't know, or the amount of there might be a limit to the amount of power passed. But we'll see. So I'm still working on that. And honestly, I don't want to build any more of these ender generators. I didn't even really want to build 15, but I need to build a power plant, and I haven't gotten to that yet. And that's going to be a big project. So I was hoping that I could keep up with this before then. But okay, well, anyway, I need to investigate that. So and again, yeah, we can come down here. It is just, there's all kinds of stuff getting murdered in there. Spawning and getting murdered. So it's clearly working incredibly well. I'm happy with it on that sense. So I guess, Questbook, right? I forgot about that. So I guess the good thing about the Questbook is that it's just one crushed ore. No, one piece of string. To make a quest book, so whatever, it's not really that big a deal, but I have one of those that I hadn't claimed. I still haven't done those other 2, whatever. So Hell's Kitchen, okay, so I need some milk, and so I have 6 cows over there. How many buckets do I have? How many do I need, really? I have at least one bucket. So, but let me grab some iron real quick, just in case I want to make more buckets. And, okay, so let's see. Let's go over here, and let's, why not? Let's, gather a little bit more wool. And let's gather some milk. Thank you, cow. And everybody stay in there. Okay, so fresh milk. So I need cheese and butter and heavy cream. So cheese. How do I make cheese? Okay, milk, salt, and a pot. Okay. You know, the problem is my terminal is over here. I really oh no, but I had salt over there. I thought I had salt. No, I don't have salt over here. Okay, I should look up. Okay, hang on. Cream. Let me look. Cream. What do I need for heavy cream? Okay, just milk and a thing. Okay, that's fine. And what else do I need? Butter. What do I need for butter? Heavy cream and salt. Okay. Okay, so I have salt over here. I haven't yet moved that to the system. I got a bunch of it in the sludge boiler. So I really do need an IMEI access terminal over here, or some kind of wireless access terminal. Let's see, because I have my, yeah, okay, so, let's see, so, let's try cheese, cheese is milk, bucket, salt, and the pot, so, milk bucket, salt, and the pot makes cheese. Okay. And then I can make heavy cream. Come back out here. One of you better. Okay, there we go. See the bistro. Okay, let's see. So what was heavy cream? Just milk, and that pot. Okay. So that pot and milk is heavy cream. And then, butter is the saucepan, heavy cream, and salt. So heavy cream, that's a skillet. I don't have a saucepan. Oh, okay, well, I can do that. Do I have a stick in here? No. Okay, that's fine. It's a good thing I brought some iron then. Why is that not working? Are you kidding me? It needed to be in that slot? Wow. Okay. Whatever. Saucepan. Heavy cream. Salt. Butter. Perfect. Lovely. These quests. Okay. So 100% complete. Claim reward. cherry jelly sandwiches and a full-on heart container. That's cool. Let me eat that full-on heart container, 28 lives. I haven't died since the last time. You can see at the bottom, I have 63 levels, which kind of indicates that I haven't died. So yeah. Okay, good. Now that opens up this, which is Smooth Ice, Glacial Precipitator. And I seriously can't do any of the rest of these yet. Oh, man. See, that's why I shouldn't do... what I should do is I should be prepared, right? I should be prepared for these quests. So how about that? Here we go. Put this stuff there. I did prepare for a couple of quests, incidentally. So we'll put that in there. And eggs lately. There we go. Okay, I prepared for a couple of quests. So for here, I have the high oven controller. Okay, so there's this one. Let's go back to it. This is in For the Hoarding, right? No, this is in Steel Powered Flight. Right, so there's this one, making the deep tank controller. And there's these making the steel armor. So this is going to be it for me today. I'm going to go after this. But I did just want to show you that I did prepare a couple of these so that it would be efficient. I should do more of that. Okay, let's see. Steel powered, claim reward. This one, claim reward. Let's see, I got 2 bags, peach saplings in one, and slime tree, 4 slime tree. That's actually pretty good. And then I have just enough to make a whole nother heart. 29 lives. Okay, so I think I'm going to go. But hopefully you enjoyed this episode, saw some of what I've been working on. I obviously need to do something about my power solution. I need to expand the pasture and, keep on going. But as always, gamers, have a good evening, day, night.
Minecraft, time-lapse, mob traps, world maps, cat naps, rap tracks, perhaps. You'll tune in and watch the hijinks, and if you like, click the up and subscribe links.